Oh, baby, it's gonna be a good episode today. Not only is Paul here, but we got Sal.
Hello.
Oh boy,
And
it's
me.
me.
Meow, 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 meow.
Everybody.
Yeah, you don't have context on the meow shit because you weren't here in Discord, people listening on YouTube.
Today on a
access to
very
that,
special
subscribe to our
Radio
Patreon.
Sentai Castranger.
No.
Yeah.
Cue
Do
the
the
roll
roll call.
count. Damn it.
Perfect! Show running super savant. Level up! Bluecaster, super Ichi.
Loudon Online, Greycaster, Robolane,
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange caster, global soft perka.
Respecting the source material. Greencaster. Zenshi. Trauma Inducer. Northcaster. Saga.
Casting, criticism, comedy, chaos. Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 441. I guess it's episode shout-out.
It's episode
441?
Yeah, and that's just the one show. We've also done several hundreds of extra and X amount of
I just
episodes of
remember-
other shows. We've done a lot.
I just remember Chatot had a really cool gimmick where you could change its cry, but it was really shit because the DS mic was shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember
Yep.
that.
So we're on episode.
Did they ever bring that back?
I don't think so.
They should have. Now
We
they
gotta do
better
something
mic.
special for episode 500.
Oh, yeah. What was that, Emily?
No, I was just thinking like what Lane said with how you could change Shadow's cry. It's like, yeah, we're on episode.
Ah!
Episode.
Or an episode terribly bit-crushed wave file.
Aaron usually.
Episode roll!
Yeah.
Don't go play that Gollum game. It's awful.
Yeah, I've heard.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows how awful it is.
Thanks, Donkey.
Yeah. Angry Joe gave it a 1 out of 10 with an epic fail.
Yeah,
So-
it's a shame because it's a neat idea, but
But I'll tell you what game is making the rounds as of this week that isn't terrible. Motherfucking Final Fantasy 16!
Yeah, for Ichi's birthday present, I gifted him Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah,
I've seen a video and the fact that it's Ichi's birthday. Well, it was yesterday. He got a birthday present of them doing a Super Mario RPG remake.
yeah.
yeah. The day before
Yeah.
my birthday was Nintendo's Direct, and they announced something I never would have put money on happening ever.
You got Geno content.
Yeah, they're doing a remake of the first Super Mario RPG.
Didn't I-
Oh, baby!
Didn't I tell you to believe Ichi? Didn't I?
You know, ever since they announced the FF7 remake, I should have realized that this was now a world where we could hope for the impossible.
We did it.
Yeah, and what's great is I like on the new box art they put Gino like front and center beside Mario, and I was like, yeah, because they know who's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, and they also
Now-
murdered Yoshi.
But now that they've...
They took Yoshi off of that cover art.
Yoshi's not important.
The glare Paul just gave me! This Twitter said it, not me!
He was arrested for tax evasion.
I'll sacrifice Yoshi every single chance
Yoshi's
I get.
still in the game!
You shut your fucking
The
mouth.
Yoshi Island is still in the game.
No, here's the thing. We're gonna see this fat Yoshi that became like a meme is gonna be
Yoshi?
Could you imagine
Big
if
youngest?
one of the... I'm super curious what they're going to add to the game. Could you imagine if they made Yoshi like a secret party member?
That'd be funny.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be cool.
And that's why they like
I'm
took him
very-
out of the art just to like a smoke screen it.
It's
I'm
Mario,
just-
Peach, Bowser, Marlo, and...
Mallow and Gino.
Mallow and Gino, yeah, right?
I'm
Yeah.
just really
Yeah.
happy in the trailer they didn't show off the
Yoshi's
Axum Rangers
What, like?
because I'm glad in the trailer they didn't show the Axum Rangers. They're like the Sentai parody.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta give maximum surprise to anyone who hasn't played the game.
I'm looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you. Looks cool.
What about Pikmin 1 and 2?
I actually, I think that's neat that they're actually re-releasing those on Switch. Might check that out.
They're re-releasing
I
everything on
like you can
Switch.
make your own
Yeah,
astronaut.
Pikmin's-
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, Pikmin 4. It's so weird because Pikmin 3, it was like my most anticipated game of all time for a while. I still have never played it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's good.
oh.
Midas,
Never ended up getting-
Midas, I see what you're working on, and I like what I'm looking at so far.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
That's pretty.
But yes, it was as of the day that we're recording this. It was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
I'm now a spry old bastard of 35.
Ah, look, a day over
mid
61.
30. Let's go.
35, man. We're entering doctor visits. Let's call it that.
And there's the art that Emily made of me as Gino.
Oh, that's great. That's beautiful.
I don't know why you ended up with vaguely Steven Universe shirt.
Well,
I mean,
I
Gino
usually
is
have the-
Gino's emblem is
I'm
the
not-
star, so that makes sense.
this is like
No,
Gino's meant to be a puppet, right?
Gino is an angelic spirit possessing the body of a wooden puppet.
Okay, because I was saying like this is like you before you became a real boy.
Yeah. All
I also
right.
don't know how the feet turned out, but I'm glad you like it because it was fun to draw, and
loved
I'm
it.
glad I could.
You look good.
I'm
For you.
a bastard of 12.
Oh, okay. Wait, if you're underage, you shouldn't be on this show.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I shouldn't be doing if I'm underage, but I do them anyway.
All right, moving on.
Alrighty.
So, despite what you might believe from what you've heard so far, this is a Tokusatsu podcast.
What?
We get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing. Our topics for this week...
Sometimes a fourth thing,
Yeah, maybe a fifth if you're lucky.
if you're lucky.
So our topics for this week are Kamen Rider Geats, episode 40, King-Ohger, episode 16, and the final 3 episodes of the first, possibly, season of Futo PI, the Kamen Rider double anime.
Oh, I have a lot to say about Futo PI. My God.
All right.
Good or bad?
Oh, extremely good.
That's great. I still haven't watched any of it because I've never watched Double, so I wanted to save it where I've watched Double.
The anime does cater pretty well to people who haven't seen Double. They summarize what you need to know.
Emily, can I say this right now? I also haven't watched Double.
And
Okay,
he followed
I
pretty
just
good.
for like afterwards.
Sorry?
I know it takes place afterwards, so I don't want to be spoiled by it for any potential twist that I might not.
Yeah, honestly,
It
doesn't
doesn't
spoil
really
much,
spoil
but
anything.
it's okay. If you feel you don't want to watch Futo PI until you watch Double, that's fair.
This is
No,
kind of
that's I do want to watch Futo PI. I just want to watch Double.
All right.
So-
do a 7th thing
There.
once.
Talk about Tokusatsu.
All right. Well, before we get into our topics proper, we have some news to go over.
Yeah.
mode.
First off, we have a little bit more info revealed about the upcoming Kamen Rider Geats movie. We previously talked about the newly revealed Dark Geats clone.
Oh my god, dude. Can you spell one more time? Sorry.
Geats.
Oh my god. That looks
Dark
so
Geats.
fucking cool.
So apparently this rider, I think there was a rumor that it was called Kamen Rider Izanagi, but I think it was revealed officially that his name is Cross Geats, spelled Xgeats. And of
like
course,
this.
everyone's been making cross saber jokes.
I like this
Yeah.
a lot, design-wise.
I love it. The black and blue, it's right up my alley.
It reminds me of
Oh,
Guy
he looks great.
You know what it reminds me of, honestly? Spider-Man 3 black suit.
A little bit.
Like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
It is Black Geats.
But that looks like Guy 1 to me.
So the movie itself is called Kamen Rider Geats, the movie, 4 Aces and the Black Fox. So my immediate prediction based on that is we're going to get to see some of the other incarnations of Ace throughout history.
Oh my!
Reincarnate.
If we get like a team
wait,
up henshin of
wait.
like different aces.
Wait, never mind. I'm immediately proven wrong. In the upcoming film, Ace gets divided into 4 people.
Yes.
Wait,
I understand.
okay.
4 aces
So-
between his wishes.
Is there gonna be like a card joke?
No, it's like
Oh,
between
maybe.
his wishes. Like
I got a hand of 4 aces.
it's different
I wonder-
times.
I
Sorry.
wonder if he'll handle this like the multiple Sogos that one
Oh,
CO
God.
special. The fucking teddy bear is so good.
Oh no.
That shit was that special was whack.
Let's see. So the movie's premiering July 28th. It will air alongside the King-Ohger movie. Adventure Heaven is the title of that movie.
Oh my.
Adventure heaven.
Adventure Heaven.
Yeah.
Adventure Heaven.
And as previously reported, Punk Jack, Lopo, and Kalo will be in the film as well.
Yay!
Cool to see Loco again.
No,
Yeah.
no letter because she sucks.
All right, next news story. I'm a little surprised they're actually releasing this, but it's awesome to hear. The Shinobi Raise Buckle, which is mostly just a recolor of Ninja. But I like it a lot.
Electronics in it. It's got electronics in it.
Yeah, this is the first release in a new toy series that they're calling Premium DX. Because it's not only DX, but it also has like a button that you can press to get a bunch of extra sounds.
Is this just Shinobi's buckle?
Well, yeah, because this aired in a crossover between Geats and quote-unquote Kamen Rider Shinobi, which was the fake show inside of Zeo.
Mm-hmm. But Shinobi's a rider now, right?
Shinobi is a rider, but he only has the 3-episode side
but
special.
This is a custom belt that's meant to be a hybrid between Tycoon and Shinobi.
The idea is this is a form Tycoon uses, because you can see him using it. The buckle is a recolor of his ninja buckle, and the armor that he's using is this exact same armor that was featuring Shinobi used in Zeo.
That's such a neat little friend.
Yeah.
So it's a custom design driver, desired driver.
No, it's the same
It's
desired driver.
It's just a power set based on Shinobi.
Yeah, it's a palette swap of Ninja, so it's Shinobi instead of Ninja.
Okay.
Ninja.
Yeah. Let's see.
Pizza. That's a cool looking buckle, though.
Yes. So yeah, it's got an extra button that plays Keiwa voice lines before and after transformation. Premium Bandai web exclusive, 3630 yen, which is not terrible. October release.
How much is that?
That's basically like 38,
It's gonna be
40 bucks.
Probably like $50 after everything.
Before like shipping customs
for just
markup.
the buckle, though, right?
For just the buckle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like it. I think it looks cooler than the Ninja one. The color scheme matches a lot better than the Ninja one, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool.
Hey.
Next, on the SH Figure Arts line of Shinkocho Seiho, they have announced Kamen Rider Kuga Rising Pegasus form, which is my favorite Kuga form.
I like it because it's green.
It's very cool.
Very green. It's green and gold. For me, that's one of my favorite color combinations.
Green and gold makes me think of the Green Knight from medieval times. Actually, I don't know why.
God, Kuga, you can't mess with a Kuga design. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's clean.
Kuga looks
very
so
clean.
fucking good.
The
Restaurant in general.
All right. The figure is 145 millimeters tall. Comes with the Rising Pegasus bowgun, interchangeable hands, Premium Bandai web exclusive, 8250 yen, December release. So the Green Rider will be out in time for Christmas.
Oh,
For Christmas.
does that mean it's $82?
Yeah. Again, plus shipping, markup, customs, whatever.
So it'll be probably closer to like I'd say maybe 150.
Depends where you buy it. Depends where you buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go on buy.
Bye.
That's a good service.
All right. Also in the SH Figure Arts news is Kamen Rider Drive Type Trideron, the Kakimazeru set.
Oh my god, like a high-end type Trideron?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a re-release for the 15th anniversary of Figure Arts.
Yeah.
So.
And it comes with more accessories from his different tire mix-up forms.
Oh my god.
I
want
type
it.
Trideron.
I want it just for the Crim mode because he has the Crim Steinbelt mode.
Does it?
Yep.
I'm looking through the pictures. Oh, there it is. That's the good mode.
Nice. Yep, that's the best version of it.
Absolutely.
I fucking love type Trideron. So good.
No, Type Trideron is fucking clean. It's an awesome, super badass, powerful form. I love it. I
Let's
love
see.
Drive.
145 millimeters tall, comes with the trailer cannon, Type Speed and Type Trideron shift cars, and the 3 combo tires, Attack 123, People Saver, and Koji Genbar. It comes with weapons, the Cure Quicker, Justice Cage, 10-ton weight, and the Rumble Smasher. And the extra head that represents Belt-san in control.
Why does he have dirt eyes?
It's the circles from the belt. Because that's when Crim Steinbelt takes control.
Cool.
Yeah. Normally it
Your
has those
favorite
yellow
one
eyes.
is the shit one.
Eyes suck though. Jesus.
That's the normal eyes, and then when Krim
Remember-
takes over, it goes.
Remember
red
Rumble
and bad.
Dump, guys?
Remember fucking
Hello.
Wrecker?
Fucking Wrecker.
That's right up there with Gourd Drive and Sailor Satan.
Fucking Spike.
Yeah.
It was him the whole
My
time.
my favorite still thing is with the what the fuck was Machine Chaser's thing? Brake Gunner? Yeah, Brake Gunner.
Yeah.
And you put Dream Vegas into it, and it would just go Dream Vegas.
Yep.
So evil.
I missed the brake gunner.
Yeah, Brake Gunner was badass.
All right,
Oh,
so this release will include a special SH Figuarts 15th anniversary display stand and a limited edition sleeve for the accessories. Premium Bandai web exclusive, 9,900 yen December release. Sadly, this item is only available via lottery sales in Japan.
Right.
I'm one of those.
Wow,
It's an
Woof.
SSR.
pretty much. It is beautiful though.
It's pretty as shit.
All right. So relevant to the feature topic we're talking about this week, I saw Tokulectables put up a listing for a CSM Joker Dopant memory.
Yup.
66 US. Releasing in July.
This one's cool, but I'd like to have the broken one with the fucking post-it note that says Joker on it. Thank you very much.
I mean,
That's the better one.
you could just get this one, smash it yourself, and put your own post-it note on it.
Smash it with a hammer. It's no damn good.
No damn good. Ooh, there's like an alternate, instead of the Joker sticker, you can put like this blank plate that has Joker etched into it. That's cool.
I have not seen what the Joker Dopant looks like, and I'm going to keep it that way till I actually see it in the anime.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either. Yeah, that's very cool. Next,
Badass.
so we mentioned it briefly earlier, but the King-Ohger summer movie has been announced, and it's called Adventure Heaven. And the first thing I notice about it is that crown is in it, the one that we saw the scan for the upcoming Golden Power-Up form.
And it looks very, very stupid, just on Gear's head.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a crown on someone's head? They rest on their heads.
Yeah, but Aragorn made it look so cool.
So apparently the plot of this movie is Gira finally becoming king.
Of Shugodum?
Yeah.
And fucking it up.
Probably.
He becomes king in like this in this like.
If it's happening in a movie, I imagine it's a temporary thing.
He'll become king.
I
for
want
the
to
movie.
see. I just want to see this movie happen. Gira becomes king of Shugodum, and then we just see like we run into Hercules at some point, and it's just like a rickety cricket situation. He's just this like homo.
He's just like,
I
let
love
the
that.
dogs have sex with me. You know how it goes.
I was just thinking because it just says finally becomes king, right?
Uh-huh.
He becomes king of something that's not Shugoda.
I mean, the image I'm looking at is Gira sitting in the Shugodam throne.
I just want to see him be like the king of the whole world, and Jeremy's like, the fuck!
Can you imagine him saying that in like a super dramatic way? I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no other details alongside that it's premiering July 28th along with Geats 4 Aces.
It'll be 30 minutes.
Yup.
Right.
You'd think this would be the Sentai they'd give a proper movie to.
You think, but
Perhaps later. Alright, next on the King-Ohger news stories.
I want it!
No
Oh,
fucking way.
So yeah, you know that Premium Mofun we saw in the episode? They're actually
I
releasing
want it!
Yo,
You didn't
Premium
tell
Muffin!
me that there was an actual muffin I could buy. I
Yeah,
want
not just
it.
any Mofun, it's the Premium Mofun.
Premium.
I want it.
don't you see? It's just another cynical
How
attempt
much?
to sell capitalism to children.
It's-
But he has a
Listen,
medallion.
Tell me how
5,500
much.
yen, Paul.
5,500 yen Premium Bandai November release.
So $55?
Yeah, like before shipping, customs, markup, whatever
so
else.
like $70
Probably.
for a plushie.
Depends where you get it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Premium Moffun though.
Okay, here we go.
$20 for a plushie. What is this? Anime North?
I'll still do it.
The item is 20 centimeters tall and has 2 modes.
Yeah, I can talk.
Mofun Toisho mode and Ritan Toisho mode. In Mofun Toisho mode, it will play some of Mofun's lines, voiced by, I knew it, Hochu Otsuka, that's the voice of Deneb.
I might actually buy this. I'm being serious.
Oh my god!
The Ritan Toisho mode is voice lines of Rita pretending to be Mofun.
I'm buying it! I'm buying it! This is going to be mine!
I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm clapping.
I am more...
like this, like a lot.
This show can't be terrible. It can't. It's impossible.
The item also comes with a certificate-style replica sheet.
It comes with a certificate of authenticity. That's amazing.
And it's like written in their language.
That's incredible.
What's on it?
They stop when they
I'm not sure.
things from into our world. I love it so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Wow.
If I do purchase this, can I order it to your house so that I don't have to have my parents?
So I don't have to explain to my mom why I bought a Yeti pussy.
No one needs that.
You know what you do?
Talk.
You gotta put it. You gotta put it in an evidence bag. You gotta
Oh,
put it
yeah.
in an evidence bag.
You have to display it in an evidence bag.
Yeah. I'll go to my work. I'm sure I can find one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
So yeah, it's releasing in November.
Incredible. This is phenomenal. I love it.
All right, next news story from the SMP line. We have Choju Sentai Live Man's Destiny Live Robo.
Why do I care about
Whoa!
this?
Look at that. That's beautiful.
That's a pretty good looking mech.
What's this from?
Live Man.
Yeah, from Gar's favorite Sentai, Live Man.
Yep.
But it's the simp line.
These look really good.
It looks like a straight up Zoid.
Yeah.
Oh, you should show him live. You should show Cell Live Boxer. Live Boxer's cool.
The SMP Alternative Destiny is a spin-off line of Shokugan modeling project. This third entry of the line, the model kit is designed by Toshinao Miyauchi, who has created many high-brand products attracting attention around the world, has created Live Robo with high detail and edgy modeling.
Yeah, so that's Live Boxer. So that's the green and black Ranger sword.
That's fun.
It's literally a box.
Yeah.
It's so thick.
It's a rhino and fuck was the green one?
The green one looks like the rhino. I think the black one's a
Bison.
bison.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was green rhino and a black bison. That's
Yeah.
right.
So the live robo is comprised of the Jet Falcon, Land Lion, and Aqua Dolphin, and it also comes with extra parts specific for individual components and combined modes, including a stand and the Super Beast Sword. 89.10 yen October release. Not terrible.
Bitchin'.
And yes, they tease that next they will be doing Live Boxer. Very cool.
I gotta like it.
Next, from Shoto Super Denji Sentai Mega Ranger figures, aka Power Rangers in Space.
These look good.
These look really good for non-SH figures.
They come with their gliders.
Yeah.
You can hang 10 with the Galaxy Gliders. All right, let me just zoom through these images real quick.
I just want a green Space Ranger.
I cringe now knowing that Andros actually says that.
It was the 90s, Lane. He didn't have a choice.
The Silver Ranger's in here too. It's awesome.
Yeah,
No one said hang 10.
All of their
no
weapons.
one.
The weapons are in here.
You remember when Rangers had individual weapons?
Yep.
You remember that? I do.
Yep. There's the Quadra Blaster.
That's fun. Oh my god. You know what you can do with these two?
Hmm?
You get your Next Mutation Ninja Turtles toys.
Yeah!
Come on.
Yeah.
There are Next Mutation toys, right?
I don't know. If not, you could just like get any Ninja Turtle figures.
I feel like NECA needs to get on that.
Yeah.
I would actually say
We need a proper figure of Venus de Milo.
I'm surprised they haven't.
They're kind of trying to
Because she's
shove
the-
her existence
Yeah,
under
it's
the
because
rug.
she's the forgotten turtle. She
But
doesn't
I
exist
remember, damn it.
I forgot.
I know you do.
I just want a green Space Ranger.
Yeah.
So get one of these and paint it.
Yeah.
Yeah, paint it green.
Give it to Wayne. Have him paint it for you.
Okay.
So let's see. 6 members. Each figure is 100 millimeters tall. All the weapons, gloves, interchangeable hands. Premium Bandai web exclusive. 11,880 yen for 6
Mega
figures
Silver.
and all these accessories. That's pretty fucking good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Mega Silver doesn't look silver enough, and I'm upset.
So bathe him in glitter.
Make him shiny
No.
and chrome.
And it's releasing in December, just in time for Christmas.
I mean, they do want pictures of girls for other reasons.
Oh.
Why is it in a jar?
Moving on.
No.
Also from Shoto Super, Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan gets a re-release.
These are fun
Yay.
suits.
Yeah.
That was the Sentai Stan Lee was interested in adapting.
Son Vulcan. Oh my gosh.
They look like some kind of superheroes.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be a Stan Lee impression? I was thinking for a second it was Sean Connery.
It did sound kind of Sean Connery.
Kind of superheroes.
Hello, I'm Stan Lee.
I created Spider-Man.
Excelsior.
There you go, Paul.
Excelsior.
Hey, Paul, look, Decker shopped you a green Space Ranger.
There you go.
Oh, show me.
I
Right there on
created
left.
such heroes as Spider-Man.
Oh, it's even got gold accents. Nice.
What have I
Zoom in
done?
and hits.
That
I
does
like
look
it.
cool.
I mean, those accents were on all the other suits.
I love that the chest with the 5 colors is still the same.
Yep.
The body's a little bright, but yes.
Well done, Decker. Well done, as always.
The turkey's a little dry. So yes, the Sun Vulcan figure set originally released back in February 2020. Vol Eagle, Vol Shark, and Vol Panther. Let's see. Even if this is a re-release, due to rising costs of manufacturing and a weaker yen, the pricing was revised. Premium Bandai web exclusive 6,600 yen, releasing next January.
Damn.
That's not bad, especially because they're a 3-man team.
Yeah.
So
It comes with all these balls.
all these hands.
To catch.
We have indeed witnessed the birth of Sean Connery.
Oh, Cell. We
Sean
did
Connery.
Cell. We did a like a news story about the Die Ranger figures.
Yeah.
So many fucking hands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
With
Well,
so
it's not
many
like
hands.
martial arts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those jutsus and shit. I don't know. Next. Paul, you want to be here for this one? So last week we mentioned that there's going to be Hot Toys figures of Kamen Rider Black Sun and Shadow Moon, and now we have a preview image.
Really? Oh my god!
That's cool.
Woo! Those look good.
Shiny.
Oh.
Oh, those are good suits.
I still say we need to watch Black Sun. Like,
Yeah.
We will. We definitely will.
Like,
Really cool.
Shadow Moon looks so good.
Yeah. I've always liked Shadow Moon better.
Paul, you really need to watch Kamen Rider Amazons. You'd love it.
Mm.
If you love Black Sun, you'll love Amazons.
The thing that I love. The thing that I
Cracking
love.
people's-
Sorry, Emily. What were you saying?
I just said I think it has something with eggs and also a lot of blood. That's all I know about Amazon.
There's a guy who really likes burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I enjoyed the fact that during Black Sun that they spent a lot of time where just Kotaro was Grasshopper Kaijin. Like, he wasn't Kamen Rider Black for quite a little bit, so it's...
Okay.
Oh,
Decker did another Green Ranger figure.
That looks cool.
yeah.
Hey, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Just the Mega Ranger design is just a nice suit.
Yeah, I really like
It's nothing
it.
fancy or overt, but it's good, strong suit.
I do always say though that the Black Ranger is probably the best color for that suit. So
I mean,
Yeah,
it just looks really good.
I think they all look good with that.
All right, and our last news story is some very big news. Shin Kamen Rider will be streaming on Amazon Prime Video worldwide July 21st.
Interesting.
Except us. It won't be. But not us. We're not important enough.
Hold on, really? It says it's streaming in over 200 countries and regions
No,
worldwide.
I'm I'm making a joke because we always get the short end of the stick.
Oh, okay.
Because, we're Canada.
If any country wasn't going to get it, it would be Canada.
It would be us.
We don't have Prime, so it's probably on another service because the new. I'm sorry that it keeps coming back to this. The new Clone High was like HBO.
I have Amazon
have
Prime.
Video?
I got Prime Video.
Yeah, I have Prime Video.
I thought that it was.
Tell you how excited I got when I saw that.
Yeah.
This is interesting, though. Yeah, worldwide release for this. That's cool.
I can't not wait to watch this movie.
I am always super down for new Hongo content, so I'm just here for it.
Yeah.
Emily, what were you saying? Sorry.
No, just that I got the 2 streaming services mixed, and also I'm sad we didn't get a theatrical release for Shin Kamen Rider.
I really wish I had to.
Yeah. Just one showing in United States.
Didn't they do one in Quebec?
Did they?
What?
I
Are you
don't
talking
think.
about the Ultraman thing?
Are there a lot of
I'm pretty sure Shin Kamen Rider was just one showing in the States because I saw people tweeting about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited to finally watch Shin Kamen Rider very soon.
How does that make us feel as Canadians that Japan likes the US more, even though after, you know?
You think they'd play ball with us a little more?
Nah.
May I add one last story?
Sure.
Yes.
It's pretty quick because we have very little details on it. But remember that there was going to be a grown-up Precure movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Year 23. It turns out it's not just going to include Precure 5 characters, but Saki and Mai from Precure Splash Star have been confirmed to be in it. So it's not just one team. It's going to be a crossover movie.
Neat.
Cool.
Who knows who else will be in it? I don't know.
There's
another
adult
member
Precures in it, right?
Yeah.
It's real Digimon.
But yeah, they look.
Yeah.
And all I've seen is discourse on Twitter saying that Saki's skin is too light now, and all I can say is she's probably no longer an athlete who spends all her time in the sun.
I only
Look how grown up they are now.
I can only speak to Futariwa Precure, so that's all I'm gonna speak to. But I mean, like a crossover where the Cures are a little bit like older Cure team training a new Cure team. That sounds cool to me.
That would be cool. I hope that it has something like that. I have no idea.
Perhaps finally the Cure will evolve into Cura.
It's funny because
It's a Final Fantasy joke.
So in Futariwa Precure, the girl who plays Cure Black is a actress who was a child actress in an episode of Kamen Rider Black.
Oh,
that's fun.
And she does the sort of thing like when she henshins.
Okay.
So a lot of people in the production team and the fandom go that Precure Black is the successor to Minami Kotaro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. And I believe that is it for news.
Like Newsweek, pretty cool.
Okay, sorry about the weird interjection. I just wasn't sure.
Oh, that's fine.
It's fine.
But I felt like it was important enough to put in, even if it was really short and not very long. I think that was the same thing.
Nobody objects to a little bit of Precure news.
Hey, I carried the football, so it's not just your fault.
You talking about Precure news means I can talk about Kong Godzilla stuff. I'm okay with it.
Talk about pretzels? What?
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
All right, let's get into Geats.
And that's my cue to leave. Goodbye. Ready, fight!
I have to say, the new insert song, right at the start of the episode, when Geats 9 started kicking ass, what a banger.
I just gotta say, holy shit, this escalated.
Yeah, in a way that I feel was completely avoidable, but we all knew this was going to happen eventually.
I loved I think the best thing though was like everything that transpired. Just Buffa's just standing there like, shit.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Whoops. So I think we can clearly say that the Daichi we're seeing is actual Daichi. he's just gone fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was completely like emotionally engrossed and like really like, oh my god, this is happening. And then it cut to Ned Sparrow making this.
Like he's in a goddamn Mentos commercial.
I just like, you know, when you laugh when you know you shouldn't laugh and like it feels really uncomfortable, like there's acid in your throat.
Oh.
I didn't like any face Daichi made this whole fucking episode, and they're absolutely pulling a gremlin with him, and I hate it!
No,
he,
but I'm
he
looking
tricked
at that,
me.
I'm looking
So,
at that
like-
and I'm like, yes, Mentos, the fresh maker.
I saw like the Jamato like version of Daichi, and then I saw like him like normal like show up with Sarah, and I was just like, oh, there's actual Daichi, cool. And like I actually thought there was two different like Daichis, and then like it happened. I was like, wow, you son of a bitch, you actually fucking tricked me.
Like, how is he covering up that weird mutation face of his?
I don't know.
My other question
Also-
that I meant to ask last week is, all the DGP staff left and took all of their future tech with them. Why is this lobby still there? Where does this lobby exist in space?
Hey,
I don't know.
it can be stated that Ace wills it. He's God now.
Throw
Yeah,
up that
Ace
meme,
was-
I guess.
I'm sorry, but Ace has a lot of bargaining power with the fabric of reality.
I like how Ace's powers have only exclusively been used for two things. A, to assist him in battle, and B, for purposes of convenience, to make
Yes.
what he's doing easier.
Yes, 'cause he's
not
God.
once in these two episodes has Ace thought, or has anyone asked him, hey, could we use your fucking powers of creation to, you know, undo the tragedies that we've been trying to do?
Wow.
Keiwa still talks a big game about wanting to revive everyone, but not once does he go to Ace and go, hey, could we, like, do something about this, actually?
But you forget. Ace is not powered by the losses of Rider.
I know, and that's the reason why he can't do it, but then what I'm asking is, why has no one asked him to try?
He told them, but them off screen, which is kind of silly, but that's all I can think of.
Maybe it's building towards a moment like that. Like, they're trying really hard right now, because they're not exactly adhering to the rules that you're talking about right now.
Even if it's not doable, let's address that so that there's no question about it.
There
You know what I
will
mean?
be soon. I think that'll happen. Because they've already had, like, you guys are riders. Like, you're not gonna get your ideal world out of this. Like, they're already messing with the DGP stuff already. They're gonna come up with some more stuff like that.
They explicitly say that you're not going to get your ideal world, but Keiwa signs back on to be a rider again because he wants to still,
Because he's a good guy.
quote-unquote, get his ideal world by way of reviving all of the dead people. And Buffa signs up to be a rider again just so he can murder Baroba.
Yeah, just out of
Daichi's like smile there, that's creepy, but just the fucking sinister happy smile that Keikara has just been fucking doing, it's just what an asshole.
I can't believe Kekara is doing what I thought Jean was gonna do.
Yeah,
I think it's perfectly fitting, actually.
It is, but I just can't believe I didn't see it coming.
If I may.
no, I can't believe that like he's doing the thing that like he wants Keiwa to be a Kamen Rider, but he wants him to be a Kamen Rider who suffered like great loss.
You know who he
'Cause, like,
is? You know what he is? He's a Showa purist!
Listen. let me expand on that. Let me expand on that.
Yeah, he's a Gen 1 Rider fan.
He's a Gen 1er.
Only likes it when the Kamen Riders are like angsty,
Nice and
like
tragic.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Paul.
That builds on it, yes. They only like it when, like, you know, the rider is a cyborg mutant that has trauma and shit, sure.
I guess he's gonna have to work on that part next, but hopefully he doesn't get that far.
But anyway, so yeah, Sarah's dead.
and my God, that was really. I'm still processing it because that whole scene just sort of happened. It was sort of like a, you know, that Vine where that car goes under the ice and the guy's just
Cursed your sudden but inevitable murder.
I'm okay
Oh,
with it.
there's my new paralysis, sleep paralysis, Stephen.
Daichi eating his fucking bong Jamato.
Can we just talk about that cut though, where it's just like you can clearly see that when he's diving in to bite it, it goes way down below, and it's just a smash cut away.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even try.
So yeah, that's the creepiest shit. So Daichi is growing these parasite Jamato, and he's mutating because he's eating them. God! And here I thought they couldn't make him any more horrible!
Right?
He's the
Yeah,
villain.
like that. Like, man, he is something.
So, what really, like, amazed me was just... So I'm seeing Buffa, like, he's fighting this, like, Jamato, whatever, like that, and, like, I'm just, like, watching, like, okay, it's Buffa fighting a Jamato, and then it just takes me, like, a few seconds for it to, like, finally click with me that I went, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Sarah.
Yep.
Fuck. Oh, and the thing that's even worse is Keiwa was witness to the whole thing.
My thing is this though. He saw that she was a Jamato. Like, he saw that she was a Jamato. It's reasonable to think that, like, she transformed into a Jamato and she attacked Buffa and Buffa fought her. Why is he jumping so quickly to... Did you murder my sister? Like, I get that he's traumatized and stuff like that, but it's like he's seen that his sister and a monster are connected and they're transforming between one another. He's seen the situation. I just think it's a bit of a
You're wondering why Keiwa is asking Buffa if he did it when he just saw it happen.
And why he's tripping all over the place when he knows the situation.
I think this is just like this is like a panic response. Like he's not processing clearly.
I get that, like, I mean, he's still... Sorry, what?
I just said when you're that traumatized, you don't really see reason.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But I also see that, like, this is still Keiwa, who's like, Mr. We're gonna make the goddess pay, and they've already exonerated the goddess. Like, she was just used as a power source, but he's still... He is a character who's defined by not being able to let go of his hurt. Like, it's a thing that he just has always had in his character makeup. And I feel like we're going to be going forward with that. But the more I see it, the more I'm like, but you've given us so much information, and he's been present for all of it. At what point are you just ignoring your own developments just for convenience?
Keiwa's not the smartest character in the show.
He's not. But it's also narrative stuff where it's just kind of like, we're just gonna do this. And it's like, but it would be really stupid if you did that.
No, but you also have to remember, like, he loves his sister. He was doing all this mostly, and especially near the end, to protect his sister.
They've established several times over in this show that when it comes to him defending his sister, he doesn't think clearly. He gets tunnel visioned. Remember that episode where he was like being all ninja and hiding behind shit just to track her and make sure she didn't get murdered when she was a Kamen Rider?
Pretend he was a Tanuki.
Keiwa not thinking clearly with any regards to his sister in any situation or discussion is already well established.
No, I acknowledge all of that. I like Keiwa a lot. He frustrates me sometimes.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
No, I understand. But
just kick her up.
Yes. Become the protagonist.
Give in to your anger.
Take these goggles.
Yeah, I like that we address, like, Hey, so like, if you're in charge of the DGP, just like give me a fucking power up. Yeah, we can't make those anymore.
We just talked about the fact that like Ace spent so much time saying that he was going to be better than the DGP people. He spent so much time getting all this power so that he could be better than the DGP people.
The DG people.
The DG people.
Yes.
I will say that shot was fucking awesome.
He accumulated everything, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's basically God. Geats to the first problem that he sees. Time for a Desire Grand Prix.
Let's do the thing that I hate.
It's
all he
really
knows.
annoying. I'm
It's
sorry.
so weird. Happened with the Jamato too. It's like, we hate the DGP. Let's do the DGP.
Well, it's not like
Champion.
he's like challenging them to fucking a game of sport ball again like they used to or any of that. It's just no. I'm assembling riders so we can murder
He's
the
not even
remaining
assembling
Jamato.
riders. He's doing it himself until other riders.
Yeah, the others came to him, but my point is, he's quote unquote doing the Desire Grand Prix as a pretense for him literally eradicating the remaining Jamato.
I'm just saying.
Like Ace is established. I just want to make a world where everyone is happy.
And it keeps evolving from that. It's just like, I want a world where everybody's happy. I want a world where everybody's safe.
Okay, think of it this way, Paul. He's been doing the DGP for 2,000 years.
It's all he knows.
So that's all he knows. That's how he knows how to do it. He's doing it the best way he knows.
Okay. And okay. I accept that, and I want that. I want to see the climax of that be a trauma response.
Could be.
And I know that it sounds kind of like whatever, but at the same
You're
time...
literally just channeled Kekara right now. I want my characters to undergo trauma.
No! Yes!
Good!
But that's a narrative person where lives are on the line. That's a narrative person where lives are on the line diegetically. This is me saying, I want that. I want the moment where Geats realizes that to be an intense moment for him, and I want it to be character changing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could be like the last episode or something.
We still have like 9 episodes left to go.
Yeah.
How many times are they going to restart the Grand Prix in those 9 episodes?
What are we at, like 9 now?
This is the final Grand Prix. I'm thinking that if there's 9 episodes left, this is the final Grand Prix. But I want Geats
final episode, one more game.
But like,
I want Geats to be faced with all the things he's done right and all the things he's done wrong, and I want them both to hit equally.
Yep. I just think it'd be so funny if this show ends the same way Ryuki did. The game never ends!
Is that really how it ended?
Yeah!
Well, it ended 4 different times.
The series...
endings.
Yeah.
My favorite one is when, like, he just, like, Shinji gets back into the game again and he just screams, losing his mind.
Yep. That's why they were the way they were in the Battle Royale movie.
But I just love the final shot where it's just Keiwa in the rain, down on his hands and knees, just fucking screaming bloody murder. And then you just see the shot of just his new fucking form just standing there, just menacing. It's such a good fucking shot.
And it just kind of growls. Like it's you're meant to take from it that he's bestial now. Like he's not thinking in his right mind. He's not rational.
He's cracked.
I saw someone tweet about this. Remember in the Battle Royale movie when Kagero tapped Keiwa and for a second we saw like a dark Keiwa inside him?
Mm-hmm.
I saw someone on Twitter posit that this is that manifested.
Oh.
So this
yeah, but he also wanted world peace.
In this episode.
This debuted in this episode?
Yeah.
Cool.
It didn't have like a proper henshin. It just like showed up like silhouetted in the dark stormy rain as he was screaming with anger.
Oh, okay.
I
just want to say it looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
it's awesome.
it's Tycoon Shogun.
You could see it, but it wasn't like clear.
Badass.
This is like Lane, like final form. Like, is that the bear one? Like
Tycoon.
Yeah.
It's a Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Cute.
Yeah. I
No,
just
it's
love how
super
like they
bad.
were fighting in like clear daylight, and then all of a sudden it's a dark and stormy night.
Yep.
I'm like,
Oh,
wow, it got dark fast.
Oh, it's a metaphor.
Yeah,
What's a metaphor? It comes after a meta 3. How dare you?
Also, I gotta give credit to Kekura's actor, like his human actor, for
Doing the
always like
pose.
squatting down like a frog.
That
I
man
loved when
commits.
he revealed himself to Keiwa, like in the last episode. He just like did like the actual pose. I fucking loved that.
Oh,
I
speaking of...
like how
Sorry, go
it
ahead.
goes up and a frog noise.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how you know who he is. Some
Yeah.
kids don't have object permanence.
I hate the fact that Kekuro is the green caster of the villain faction.
Well, he's a frog, right?
Like the one you kiss, get the handsome prince.
No, but it's also like he's the one who attributes like he's the one who tries to delve deep into the character's psyche. He's the one who's trying to like exploit all of their insecurities and stuff. He's the one who's trying to pull all of the things, all of their worst qualities out of them in order to further the narrative that they want to see.
Yeah.
That's exactly how a real life frog hunts.
The frog will make you undergo trauma.
But he's the one who like makes a theory and then tries to like see it his way sort of thing. He looks at Keiwa and he sees something to corrupt because that's how he wants to see the narrative to go.
He's doing it for the lulz.
Well, he's doing it so that he can be satisfied with the way things go because he can't see beyond his own interpretation of the narrative.
Yep. And I was about to mention those. So it looks like Kekura and Baroba may have new forms coming.
We got a close up of that.
So these are like the
Game Master.
new power up cards they're getting.
Yes.
Well, that looks like Buffa's
New Game
form.
Master.
That's because Baroba is like inspired by Buffa.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that Kakuro is gonna have a Tycoon inspired.
Well, yeah, they are the supporters of Buffa and Tycoon, so their forms have a little bit of inspiration based on that. But it looks like these are like new power-up forms for Kamen Rider, Baroba, and Kekura.
I do like card-based like form outlets, you know.
I feel like they're going to be getting like desire drivers.
No, they have their own drivers, laser raise risers.
Oh,
Yeah, and Raise Risers.
You saw that? You saw their rider forms, Paul?
for Baroba and Kekuro.
Yeah, Baroba was the giant fucking bull who lasered that one
Oh,
And Kekura was the frog.
the actual frog.
and these are gonna be like
These are new forms for them.
human form, like
Maybe.
okay.
If they get actual human-sized suits, maybe.
No, it'll just be like repaints of their fucking CGI forms.
I don't know. I could see it happening. That'd be cool.
This close to Endgame, no, they lost a lot of their budget now. So
I don't know. We'll see. We don't know yet.
I wish I could see an actual just image of the green card there.
Well, we see about half of it.
No, I know.
oh,
but I
they're
wanna see the full thing.
reusing Jamato suits. Okay,
Oh,
I want to see the full
cool.
thing. I can't vote or.
yeah. That's all we got so
Oh,
far.
the new Game Master's cool.
Yeah, Jito seems to be kind of an interesting dude.
I can't. wait to
I
see
wish
his rider form if
we
they-
would have had him instead of the masked dude from the last arc.
Rayman guy.
Instead
I
of
just think that
Suel.
was a wasted villain. Yeah, I thought he was just a waste, like
Well, he's the one in
pointless.
charge of everything. Yeah, that's the original Kamen Rider
Yeah,
Kekura.
there's Kekura.
Yep.
I'm gonna redeem
Great.
that for you guys one day in a book I'm writing. I'm gonna name him the frog.
All right.
You know.
Oh no, I love the Frog Rider. He's fucking awesome. I love it.
So yeah, I guess next week we're gonna get the proper debut of Tycoon Shogun, and that's Kamen Rider Baroba.
I will
giant
say
bull
this:
neck.
Keiwa has cracked, and he's going down a very, very dark path, and I am excited to see where this goes.
Think about
Is
him.
everyone around me Kekura?
Everyone's Kekiras.
I'm not, but I think he despite his sins.
That is a good point, Seven. Ironic how Keikara wants Keiwa to be a classic Kamen Rider while he himself is not a classic Kamen Rider.
Yeah, he's jealous. That's why he's green.
Oh, agree with that, B. Let's go.
We did it, everyone.
Full circle. Full circle.
Doctor.
10 out of 10. Good
All
job,
right.
Beats.
Any other closing thoughts before we move on to King-Ohger?
Daichi's creepy, and I hope he dies soon.
This episode was intense.
Yeah.
Like, it had a lot of crap in it, and
A lot of crap.
that's the best way that I can put it, dude. Like,
Fair enough. I thought it was a really great episode. So
no, I loved it. I loved it. When I say crap, I don't mean like crap.
A lot of things happened.
It's the
Yes.
crap.
It was a lot. It was a lot of stuff being thrown at you in one episode,
Oh, crap being thrown at you.
and I enjoyed the crap out of
And I enjoyed the crap.
I think Paul gets one of these for that one.
it. Tell me.
All right, King-Ohger time. Lane, take us in.
Did Royal Arms, Mofun.
God damn it.
I want that moment.
I am immediately disappointed, but also not surprised at all that we saw zero footage from the meeting between Heracles and Deathnarok, but that's because we all know they're not talking about peace, they're making more evil plans together.
Of course,
And the
I was
fact
right.
that everyone actually thinks that they went through peace talks are fucking idiots.
No.
I was right.
Kaguragi's not buying it at all. He just asked to see what Heracles would come up with. Jeremy, however, is a fucking moron.
Yes.
No, but then also Yanma also was like, but the peace talks.
No, I don't think he bought it either. And then when the mooks show up and he's like, "Oh yeah, peace, huh?"
Can I say this? Yanma is the equivalent of Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender. At the beginning, not a lot of importance in the story, but there's a lot of character development. I feel like Yanma is going to become more important and contribute a lot more to the plot. Like,
He made the Zords!
Yeah, he's pretty important
no,
already.
I know that, but I mean, like, he's wrong a lot. And it feels like he's relegated to a subsidiary character whenever the King-Ohgers are doing their thing.
Well,
He's been I think he's been hanging around Gira a lot and being
He hangs around Gira, but
I'd say he's had more character development, at least so far, than like
his debut was
than
amazing.
Dabowski.
Then we got his backstory with Gin-chan. There's probably still much more to do.
he could. But they always tend to give him a bit part. Like in this episode, he's just kind of like he's protecting his people.
It's because this isn't his episode. This is Rita's episode.
They've been doing this since we met Jeremy. Like we've been focusing on.
We had a Yama episode a few weeks ago, the one where he took Jeremy's gun and made a fart prank.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was amazing.
I loved how he still took it like a boss. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some development. When he makes a plan, he commits, even when it goes down in fire.
And Paul, to what you were saying, I think that's what he's more his thing, where it's like he can't get past himself. It didn't go according to plan, but you know,
Roll with it.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so this week's episode is about Premium Moffun going on sale.
And we all felt so like personally attacked by this episode, I feel.
Yeah, I was so called out. You have so many, but it's the premium.
But I want that one.
But she has a new hat.
I want it.
My favorite was that she's like, we have a premium Mofun in like the evidence room. I could take it. No one would care.
My favorite
No
thing
one. And I'm just like, holy shit.
I got it. I'll store it in here. Rita, you're a genius.
actual dialogue.
Rita Tensei.
My favorite thing is the fact that she was about to go and get that piece of evidence and store it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then something occurred to her. And then she decided, no, solving the mystery is more important.
Yep.
Like, her assistant was like, we could go get Mofun merch.
We could bill it as an expense.
We could
That was
pay
fun.
nothing and get this thing
I
you want.
I love
And
her assistant
Rita
so
was
much.
like,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
mystery
yeah.
first.
No, tomorrow
no.
was the 15th anniversary of the first time I ever sentenced a guy to life in prison.
Crime first, then Mofu.
Better than my birthday.
Okay, so those weren't Rita's parents,
No.
right?
No, but
I was
Okay,
surprised to
okay.
see that.
Okay.
So what we learn over the course of the episode is the leaders of Gokon choose a retainer who eventually becomes the successor, and the criteria that they've chosen their retainers based on is someone specifically weak and meek because the law exists for that kind of person's purpose.
What better than a 5-year-old child?
Yeah. So Rita
Jesus
isn't their daughter or child, whatever. Rita's just some 5-year-old kid that the king and queen of Gokon went, "You are my retainer now."
how about thee?
Okay, speaking of the king and queen, the only thing I really have for this episode that isn't just gushing over how good an episode it was is the previous king, who is a woman, is named Karasu, which means crow in Japanese. And
cool.
Chiron probably comes from Shiro, like white, so their names are like black and white.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Huh.
And they're played
That's
by
cool.
the actor and actress who were Nira and Rina from Drive.
My thing
And the
is
only I have is that the Bugnarok is a mole cricket, which I recognized instantly because nothing else has those weird flipper hand things.
Wait, did you say the queen was Rina?
Yeah.
Show me a picture quickly. I need to look at this.
Someone pull up a picture of Carlos.
Enhanced photo.
Can I
I need
just
to
say
I need to
this?
see this.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
Okay. So
Someone show me a picture.
you have this Karas lady who faked her own fucking death,
Mm-hmm.
and this one guy who's been in prison for 15 years.
Her husband.
Yes, her husband, who has
Sounds like
been
a matriarchy.
there this entire time, waiting for Rita to
Solve the mystery.
this mystery. I don't think that we can blame Rita here.
No,
I
absolutely.
think
Oh no, it was a setup. But
It was
the real monster here.
No, okay. I was gonna wait till later in the discussion to get into this, but the crux of this episode that the takeaway for me from this is the Chiron rotted in cold jail for 15 years because
15 years.
Rita chose to not ask anyone about where the poison might have come from. And that's because
Holy shit.
before this series started, the timeline of this series, all of the kings were so far up their own asses that none of them wanted to cooperate with each other. So this man rotted in jail for 15 years because Rita was too stubborn to ask for help with a murder mystery.
No.
She was
Rita
also
was 5.
which also leads to the what the fuck leader? Like
Yes. No.
We are perfectly
Karas-
okay with letting this 10-year-old person be the new king/supreme international judge.
It almost makes you like pine for the days of monarchy, because at least Bloodline, while stupid, it makes sense.
At least when Himeno took over the throne of Ishibana, it was because her parents were actually murdered. This king and queen chose to have this 10-year-old take over.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
And they might be talented. They might be
I
talented,
just-
and we'll see that. But at the same
I
time,
also find it really funny that like 10-year-old Rita still had the exact same like look.
Oh no,
just
no,
in
Lane.
the 15 years, Rita has not
One
changed their
outfit.
design.
What is she? A Star
At
Wars
all.
character?
I love how you in our group chat just referred to her as Widdle.
Oh my god, no, dude! I like my fucking
Widdle.
daddy brain clicked so hard last night. Like, it's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Like I posted that meme I made. Like the Green Widow sword.
Oh.
Rita came out of the
Yeah,
room
wait.
with that.
She came out with the outfit on.
Oh, you know it. Ichi, you also brought up the best thing, like how when she like did the sword sentencing, it was just a little cling.
Tiny little sword clang.
It's adorable. I'm not made of stone, you guys.
Yeah.
The point of it is, yeah, they weren't working together, and that's why it is fucked up. But to be fair, I did like what the actor was kind of playing it with. Like, what's the character's name again? Sorry,
Shiran.
Yeah,
the guy
Shiran.
Shiran.
Yeah, Shiran. When he was like, he had a real air of still doing this. Like,
We really have to. I like how it's apparently Gokhan law to take a prisoner who's been convicted for a life sentence and every year ask them if they did it again.
well, it's parole.
I mean, they didn't word it quite as such, but I guess right. I guess yeah.
Wait, he was that guy?
Yeah,
from
he was
Drive?
Rita. I told you. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Talk about a glow up.
Whoa!
And wow, how do you get better
is
looking after being in prison for 15 years?
Thing is,
Oh, this guy was such an asshole in Drive.
Yep.
Such a dick. Well, good for him. He's got good acting skills then.
So apparently,
Well
what
done.
happened with this is that
Wow.
Karas and Shiron found the dude who committed the wrath of God, the guy who killed Himeno's parents, and they decided that they could not convict him through the court of law. So, through a method we have not yet learned about, Karas, who is now apparently alive but also dead in some capacity, found a way to
Alright.
imprison this dude in some way that we'll come to know soon, I'm sure. And in doing so, faked her own death, had her husband sit in jail for X amount of years,
And she knew that these are literally the most torturous prisons ever. Like, so.
and let a 10-year-old child rule the country and become the judge of all law in the known world.
Yep.
I don't think she's that great a ruler, you guys.
That's what I was saying.
And it's
Rita
so,
does job as the judge. It's just really weird circumstances brought them there.
yeah.
Rita could have made Shiron's situation less painful by investigating the poison earlier than she did.
Why are you
But-
putting
but-
honest
no.
on Rita?
It's on both of them. This is Karas' fault
not
for
Rita's
setting
fault
up
at
this
all.
whole
It's not
situation.
Rita's fault at all.
But
Not at
I'm
all.
just saying that Rita could have made this less painful by investigating the poison sooner.
But- and again-
Himeno explicitly said they recorded that poison on the day the Wrath of God happened.
And again, you can chalk that up to she's very shy. She's very all this. This is why, just make them her parents. And then it's that simple. Oh, mom's dead. The husband's been convicted to kill, so we have to pass it on to the child. It's a monarchy.
They mentioned in this episode that they name a retainer.
but that's what I'm saying. Don't have that.
It's a fantasy world. Laws are different.
And
My immediate question is, if they're not her parents, where are her parents?
Yeah, like that's another. Was this like a Jedi situation? This is our child now.
She's a Padawan.
Like,
I'm
she just got out of Academy.
Rita
Academy.
Skywalker.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt that Rita's parents were fucking criminals and they were judged and executed.
Fucking probably.
Okay, and even then, you know what? Again, I just think she needs to make her like the adopted child, because then it just makes so much more sense.
If she was adopted, they would have absolutely said so at some point.
Yes, it would be fucked up, and that's why I want it.
Yep.
Sentence me to jail, my daughter.
Yeah.
That's fucking a Game of Thrones move. Let's do that.
Just every year. Hi, Dad.
Can we have that be the name of the episode? Judge, Jury, Ritacutioner.
Sure.
I like that. Yay! On point as always, Jerry. Well done.
So yeah, what else?
Rita cute should.
You know what you do it? You know what you make the thumbnail then? Like her, like little Widdle Rita and like sentencing Buddy with the thing. Like I don't know, like
20
incorporate
years.
those two. The face guy, from Geats. You just made a whole talk about him. He's holding up.
Oh, Daichi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Incorporate those two together somehow.
Oh, just put Daichi over Shiron?
There you go.
Also, I have to say, I really fucking loved that Himeno, went to Rita, was just like, thanks for helping me solve this thing. Here's a premium Moffuns.
I like that they're bonding over. They're bonding over shared trauma.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like that they're becoming friends. That's cute.
Well, no, that's the thing. Himeno's trying to be, and Rita's like, no, I take my job too seriously. I don't have time for this stupid small talk. Fuck you.
I only have time.
Well then I guess this is garbage then. Thanks.
That was sweet.
I'll be gone.
Oh yeah.
No, I like Himeno's actually genuinely a really nice person.
Yeah.
Anecdotally, I couldn't get over how much like her like living quarters, like the hallway, just reminded me so much of a convention like hotel, specifically Con Bravo. I don't know. Like
Rita's palace.
Oh,
yeah, a little bit.
Right. Apparently, Rita has this really fucked up eye.
Well, I mean, we saw a flash of it earlier. I think in her like debut quote unquote episode. They haven't talked about it yet, but I'm really excited to see what's going on with that.
Self-conscious, I guess. Like that's why the hair and the thing.
Yeah.
She has what's it called? Heterochromia.
Heterochromia. Yeah. Or maybe she just has like no pigment in that eye or something.
Maybe
something's going on there.
Well, what color is the eye? Purple.
Blue.
It's like a icy blue, kind of.
Can we get a close up? Actually, let's
see if I can zoom in.
The whole magnify.
Also, Rita continues to fucking slay as Papillon Ohger.
Yeah,
like fucking Christ.
Oh yeah, Papillon Ohger's badass.
You gotta be up.
Papillon Ohger, isn't it? Just I love that Rita always finishes all of their opponents off with just a fucking downward stab.
That downward stab on this dude was brutal. I loved it.
It was so good. So good. It's a White Walker eye. Oh no. And Gokon's in a snowy area.
Oh,
it's beyond the wall.
Dude, like she's doing the Ned Stark pose. Like
someone clearly watched Thrones in this series.
I mean, that's been an ongoing theme. And now we have FF16 adding to that. There's a better shot.
There you go. There's the eye.
Yeah, very.
Puts the fell in Winterfell.
Rita Connie Stark.
Connie Stark. Yeah, all Rita's missing is a fucking direwolf. There you go.
Give it time, man. Give it time.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that whole scene happens. The monster of the week shows up, who is a mole cricket,
played by Dwayne Johnson.
I have never heard of a mole cricket before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
And
they're burrowing crickets. They're really cool.
Lane, did you play?
Okay, I was gonna say, are they like
right?
subterranean crickets?
Yeah. Here, get that picture, Emily. Show them.
Yep, let me grab it. I deleted it, but I can.
Animal Crossing New Horizons?
Yep, they're in Animal Crossing.
Remember the one you could like dig up?
Oh yeah.
That's what that is.
I mean, I just have cicadas all over my island, so.
Hell yeah.
It's funny you mentioned cicadas because this week they debuted attaching the cicada blade to Tarantula Knight, who just shows up and steals the scene again.
That was cool.
This thing just looks like two separate bugs just chucked together.
Dude, bugs are wild.
Shit.
Like check them
That's
out.
awesome though.
We share a planet with those. Isn't that rad?
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
What did I say?
If I woke up to this thing about to crawl on my face, I would lose my goddamn mind.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's just human reaction. You would know.
I'd be like Marv with the fucking spider on his face.
That's one of my favorite shots.
That was ADR'd in because he couldn't actually scream.
Yeah, because they used it was a real tarantula on his face.
Yeah.
So the episode ends with Rackley's wants to talk, said by one of the Bugnarok mooks, and in flies a screen, and Rackley says, "Let's talk about peace."
Let's try.
Because I'm right. Rackley's is in league with the Bugnarok, and he's
like we all knew all along.
Of course.
Yeah.
They're building it up so much, though. I wonder if it's gonna be like a double twist or something.
No, I feel like Kaguragi's the one with the double twists.
That's true, with the sister and everything.
I so can't wait for that payoff. You watched that other episode, last week's episode last night while you were over.
Yeah, no, I had a great time with it. That reveal for me was amazing. And again, Rackley's actor continues to act. Like, he's great.
Yeah.
No, Rackley's is the best. I love him.
So it looks like next week we may have a new general, this Digorg motherfucker. And then, yeah, the Shogun looking dude. weird. It's going to be double Shogun week. And then it looks like Extreme King-Ohger, but maybe not like the full version of it, apparently. And then there was a shot of Hercules piloting, but I don't know if he's piloting King-Ohger or maybe he's deployed King-Ohger 0. Yeah, it's mostly King-Ohger, but it doesn't have the crown on it that comes off of Tarantula's abdomen. So maybe Hercules steals this one, but then later they form the complete version with Gira at the helm.
We are approaching fuck shit stack standards, but we're not there.
Yeah, we're getting there pretty much.
Like, you know, credit where it's due. The fact that they started with 10 and it wasn't that. Like,
yeah. Yeah, so next week is going to be a good episode, and I'm excited.
That's right, Decker. Fucking Hercules.
Still no henshin sequence. I
don't think
am
we're getting it,
quietly
dude.
angry.
It's okay, Jay. It's okay. I got you.
Maybe in Adventure Heaven.
In another life, perhaps.
Maybe in the movie.
One who has seen the eye.
All right. Well, that's it for King-Ohger. We're going to move on to our feature topic. But before we do, I expect some people will be dipping out.
Yes, I will be. I have to head out myself.
Yep, and so will I. But thank you very much for a lovely and cool... Why did I say that? I mean, it's true, but lovely and cool Castranger episode. And
That's right. That's right,
wish...
Emily. You are lovely and cool.
Nope. I wish you guys all the best, and take care.
Nice.
Oh my god, that actually scared me for a second.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
All right, let's swap in Jerry.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
And someone will be dipping in, which is nice.
Bye, Sal. I love you. I miss you.
Love you too,
Take care, everybody. You guys are great.
Watch Darkman.
Nobody ever says nothing like that.
I want to watch Darkman. Darkman's Shadow. Double feature.
Don't forget to dip out of the Discord.
Yes. No.
Unmute Jerry.
I want to listen.
I want to know.
All right.
Unmute Jerry.
Yes. All right. So Sir Jerry is subbing in.
Hi, Jerry.
Trading in one cool and good caster for another one.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
I'm not out the door yet.
Hurry up, go!
Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Yes, it's a revolve on.
Yeah,
Revolve on.
Revolve. And let's revolve to our feature topic.
Windy City time.
All right, episodes 10, 11, and 12 of Futo PI, rounding out the season.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm Arms Dopant. Go fuck yourself. I have a new favorite. It is the Reactor Dopant.
Friendship.
Holy fucking shit!
Friendship ended with Arms Dopant. Reactor Dopant is my new best friend.
He's too busy being the Dread Dormammu.
He's so fucking cool, man.
No, he's hot.
He's so
very hot.
He's so
too
fucking awesome.
Damn, he's hot.
This guy was the I thought this guy was the Brachiosaurus Dopant.
You all fell for the mislead! Ha 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 ha!
I did. Because I saw him and I was like, that's not the Brachiosaurus memory. Holy shit.
And then it turned out actual Brachio is a perverted little fuckboy.
Yeah, he's a little shit.
Using that long neck for all the wrong reasons.
Oh god.
Anyways, the Reactor Dopant is fucking amazing, and I love it, and I'm glad I wasn't spoiled for that at all.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, Reactor is awesome.
Reactor is amazing.
So yes, we meet Nikaido Mamoru, who is Bando's second in command, overseeing the needs for power and for guarding Urafuto.
And he had a massive bulge. Like, they weren't even trying to hide it. Like, holy shit.
This guy fucks.
I was waiting to see how long we would reference the bulge.
No, I saw it immediately and I was like, this guy has definitely big dick energy.
I don't know what it says about either you guys or me that I genuinely didn't even notice. I wasn't looking there.
It was hard not to notice.
He was hard not to notice.
Decker, put up a picture of his balls.
Show his balls!
No, no horny.
Yeah, so most of these 3 episodes is like Tokime running through Futo looking for this grandfather who works at this metallurgy place. And I love that their last name was Rando, so these were in fact randos.
And they apparently he accidentally made some anti-personnel mines for some terrorists in the Middle East, and he felt really bad about it.
So now everyone he does work for, his first question is, "Are you a terrorist?"
Yeah. Also, I like that this device that like he built for the bad guys, it looked like a heart. I kind of like that.
It was a metal heart, which was a valve for a machine that cooled down his inner reactor. What I can't get by in this arc is, so apparently it's just a ritual that this grandfather does where anytime he makes a new device, the first prototype he makes of it, he just puts aside and keeps in this little shrine, and then just goes, all right, now to make the actual one I'm going to hand in. What a weird practice.
He's just he's sentimental. That's fine.
No. He's Flavisham. From the Great Mouse Detective.
It's Flavisham!
Yeah, I don't get that because I've never seen the movie, so.
I haven't watched it in a while.
I'll do that.
If I'm going to watch The Great Mouse Detective, I'm watching it with Paul and
me.
That's it.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, sure, but we'll be streaming all day, so.
We don't have to stream all day.
We can watch Great Mouse Detective.
We could watch Great Mouse Detective, that's true.
Yeah. So the idea is that they take on this case from Ritsuka Rando, and they learn about the Shady Commission from the man we come to know as Nikaido Mamoru, and they bumble their way through Urofuto again. And we found out that there are other wild dopants roaming Urofuto who all just fucking eat each other.
Yeah, I don't know how they made the sweet dopant terrifying as fuck, but they did.
I was trying to remember which one that was. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, that was we saw Beast and Sweets.
Beast, Sweets, and there was one other that was like some sort of like pink Triceratops or some shit. I couldn't remember which one that one was.
So Triceratops?
The Triceratops.
Was it Triceratops? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But of course, Sweets is scary. She sugarcoats it.
Yeah. I just love that, like, when Tokime comes through the portal inside the agency, and they're like, we need to get in there, and they all, like, leap at the portal, including Philip, who then just, like, dummies onto the floor. Like, Philip, why are you rushing? You're not going in the hole!
And yet he did.
Just look at that. Look at that. It's so fucking cool.
He looks like Volcamon.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know what to expect, and then I saw, like, it just, like, zoom out to show the form, and I just, like, I my jaw dropped to the floor. I was like, holy shit.
That reminds me of Volcamon.
It's like they took energy from Ben 10 and gave him an ultimate form.
Oh, that's a cool Digimon.
Yeah, that's Volcamon.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a robot with a volcano on his back.
Yup.
Neat.
So yeah, episode 10 is discovering the identity of Nikaido Mamoru. Episode 11 is where right at the end of 10, we learn that Brachio, this gigantic skeletal Brachiosaurus Dopants,
huge,
turns out to be this perverted little child who has psychic powers.
Need your clothes off.
Now strip.
Just pervert, psychic, dopant powers. That's just a cocktail for bad.
I imagine this scene is a lot more graphic in the manga.
So, yeah, no, and I like that. At one point, like they figure out that it's that she has the Joker dopant memory, and it's like, oh, you might have been a dopant. We should like activate it and see if like a port comes on, so like we can see. And like she's starting to like look down her chest, and just Akiko just goes, "All of you out right now!"
Yep, that was near the end of 12. But yeah, it turns out that Tokime was never actually a dopant, which is a good sign.
Or so we think.
Or at least she wasn't that dopant.
Yeah, I think she still is a Dopant, just not Joker.
In episode 11, we get to see Excel trial as he helps Double escape one of Reactor's blasts. And then he just like stands there while they assemble this new strategy and does this new attack on Heat Trigger, Beetle Blaster.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We also see they haven't named him, but the Brachio kid summons a bunch of what he calls bones, which are just like this masquerade Dopant thing that, like, I guess doesn't require humans.
And just so many road Dopants.
Many. All of which apparently ate a bunch of people to make all of the road that makes up Urafuto. That's a lot of dead people.
Well, to be fair, we did see Road eat things in the beginning, so that was foreshadowing, if anything.
Yeah.
I like when Reactor, like, he's like, all right, you guys go and like find the girl and the old man, but like don't kill them, and they just go roar, and he's just like, I don't think they understood what I said.
Yeah, they're totally gonna eat him.
Also, apparently, because like, even though he can turn into a Dopant, apparently he's got normal powers anyway. He can shoot lasers out of his eyes.
They established that anyone who's a high dope, which is someone who's been a Dopant for a long time,
that's right, he was a high dope.
Actual superhuman powers in
lasers.
He gets the lasers.
Well, it was also a thing in the show proper where the higher probability someone was their memory, they could have those powers outside of it.
Yeah, I feel like this high dope thing was an expansion on that concept that was very briefly shown and never really named in Double.
Oh, so the T-Rex Dopant could have T-Rex abilities outside of the four.
I don't know.
Probably a scary monster from JoJo.
But yeah, it's so funny. Like, they all get back through the portal into Reactor's lab, and he's like, "Oh, I see you didn't find them. It's because they're right here."
Surprise!
Also, we see Philip going into the core of the Earth, and we hear like that sound. And I was like, good.
There's a nice remix of the Gaia Library research theme.
Yep. We see Excel use his tank attachment, which was awesome.
Yeah, the Excel Gunner, aka the mech that attaches to his ass.
Yes.
Which apparently
that thing was very busted.
It shows up and breaks Reactor's cooling device. What a badass.
Yeah, I like that. It's funny. Like, this guy like shows up and he's wearing like an all white suit, and then he like tears off the suit off of him, and he just has like a tank top and like pants on. And then later on, we see him like come out of the cooler, and he's full on naked, obviously. But then it cuts away from him, and then it cuts back, and he's in his clothes. And I'm like, when did you do that?
I love the fucking suspenders he had, and he would just like snap them to like get his heat going.
Oh, I was just thinking of like Samuji from Forza.
Yep. The old suspender snap.
Oh, that guy.
What was it you were saying, Paul, while he was snapping his suspenders every time?
What I was saying was, he's not just another big city lawyer.
I say.
Exactly.
That would be the voice he would use.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, whenever I saw him snapping his suspenders, I was just like...
Big city Dopant.
Yeah. Big city Dopant, yeah.
Which is funny, because he is a big city Dopant. You country fried riders!
Also, it's interesting, what was it? Bondo is his name?
Yukiji Bondo, yeah.
Yeah, Bondo. So I like that he warned everyone, like all the high dopes and high execs or whatever like that. It's just like, yeah, try to avoid the Kamen Riders if you can, because like they are a threat. Like, I like he actually does consider them to be like a threat. So
yeah. So
they should.
Double goes to his extreme form and does a unique finisher by using Cyclone Heat Luna Trigger, and then just pulls off the double Prism Extreme, which was a neat new attack. And then
it was a callback. Apparently, it was a callback to something he did in the show.
I think so. I'm not sure. I
can't remember what it was.
I can't remember if we ever used Prism in the Joker slot. But so yeah, they quote unquote finish off Reactor, and then Nikaido is like somehow still alive, but he's like fucking ashy to burnt to a goddamn crisp.
He's Thanos snapped.
Yeah. Yeah, like, as he's in Bondo's arms dying and crumbling, we were like, Mr. Bondo, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good. I like it too that he was just like, I'm sorry I couldn't like do more, and he's like, you did good, kid. Don't worry.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
That'll do, Reactor.
And then pervy kid's just like, I didn't get her, I'm sorry, and he's just like, whatever.
I really liked it. Honestly, I liked Reactor. I wish he stuck around a little bit longer. I'm kind of disappointed that he got taken out.
Yeah, he
Reactor.
It was an arc, but at least he was in more than one episode.
Yeah, no, Reactor was badass. Also, we got
compensation.
Also, we got a new technique from Double. He goes heat trigger, which yay!
I
like
mentioned earlier the Beetle Blaster.
Yeah, Beetle Blaster was cool.
Yep. It's like
not the first time he's used. Not the first time he's used this. Well, no, he's used the Stag Phone.
Yeah,
he did Stag Buster.
I think this is the first time he used Excel's one.
Or Stag Burst. Was it Stag Burst or Stag Buster?
The one
single Stag Burst.
His is Stag, and then Beetle is Excel's, and I think this is the first time he used Beetle instead of Stag.
It was like the tag was like Twin Stag Breaker or something like that.
I love that.
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to remember the name of the Stag technique he did.
You'd have to look it up, but I love that they land that one shot on him, and you see that one little area is like lightly scuffed. And it's like, yeah, all right, now we just need to do this super powerful knockbacking attack like 50 more times and we've got him.
Just be happy they didn't do Trigger Explosion again.
Near a nuclear reactor, they would have gone. That would have been a rising mighty level extinction event.
No, exactly. I wanted him to do the fucking double memory break, like where he like used the heat in the maximum drive slot, and then he used the trigger in the trigger magnum, and he just did that double attack to defeat Weather.
That would have been cool.
Trigger Explosion, like I just said.
Well, no, Trigger Explosion's the name of the actual heat trigger technique, but he did like the double maximum drive, which was like
that technique.
Trigger Explosion is heat trigger using the trigger memory in the magnum. Anyway, so we found out that Bondo apparently used to be the CEO of a company, Kai Operations, that was a parent of Foundation X. So we're starting to see some Foundation X mentions again.
See, it all comes back to Foundation X.
Yep.
Foundation fucking X.
You motherfuckers.
And then Tokime decides she wants to know the entire story of Kamen Rider Double, the live action show. And Shotaro starts to tell her the story of Begin's Night. And that's where they reveal that, I guess, in this version of Kamen Rider Double history, Philip's hair was just always green.
I'm okay with that.
Not important, but just something I felt like pointing out.
Also, I thought it was really cute when Akiko, like they're talking about like the Dopant memory, and Akiko is just like in the background, just going like, "Activate, damn you! I will you to activate.
Yep.
You will turn on."
I thought it was also funny when like Shotaro puts his Joker memory next to the Dopant one, and Akiko's like, oh, "You're trying to use the power of love. That's adorable."
Okay, I don't care if this is like a spoiler for like what's ahead. Does Shotaro ever go Kamen Rider Joker?
I don't know. I do know that Fang Metal and Fang Trigger happen.
Yeah, those happen.
I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Awesome looking.
Yes.
Oh my god. What's the Excel booster again?
I mean, if we get a season 2 of this,
we will. We have to. They couldn't end on just this. No way.
I mean, they could.
I really hope
they
we
could,
get more.
But they shouldn't. They wouldn't do that.
Come on, I know you're listening. Futo PI season 2.
Yeah, Futo PI season 2, please. So Futo PI, like season 1. It's a Kamen Rider Double anime, and it was phenomenal, fantastic.
Yeah. let's talk a little bit about the season as a whole. I would say this show did a really good job catering to people who have not seen Double. I feel like it tells you just enough that you need to know to follow what's happening without spoiling any of the major events of the live-action show.
I second that.
Yeah.
I second that. As someone who has not watched Double, and I haven't, I feel educated enough to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm engaged enough with the story. I don't have to have watched the original series, although I want to. It makes me want
if anything, it makes you want to go back and watch it.
It makes me want to, but I don't feel like I've missed anything having not done that.
Oh, Paul, you would enjoy Begins Night, like the whole event of Begins Night. It's so good. It's so well done.
You're a Begins Night.
I'll begin your night.
Also, it's still amazing that Shotaro's still heavily traumatized from that event, but he has every reason to be.
Oh yeah.
So a lot went on in that single night.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. But I was just gonna say, and then for those who have watched Double, it's
great to see the characters again.
Yeah, it was great seeing the characters. They had all the quips, the characterizations and personality of these characters down to a T, and just when you saw Double on screen, it was beautiful. It was art.
I will say that usually when I see a subsequent portrayal of a character and they're voiced by someone who didn't voice them in their original series, usually that's so distracting for me. I always notice it, but for some reason watching Futo PI, I completely forget the entire run that these are not the original portrayers of these characters. They did such a good job that I was convinced that these were in fact Shotaro and Philip and everyone from Double.
Yeah, no, legit, I didn't even it didn't bother me once that it wasn't the original cast. They were good imitations of the original cast.
And you know what?
They were able to capture a lot of the mannerisms of the characters that we've seen in show.
Yes. Oh yeah, I like the VA for Shotaro actually even got Shotaro's English word quips that he did the odd time.
And I think we can all agree the best part of Futo PI is the music.
I say it every single fucking time we talk about Futo PI, but that ending theme, my fucking
god.
Both
of them, opening and ending, are both absolute.
Chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yep.
So yes, excellent. Futo PI, loved it on a whole. Can't think of anything wrong with it.
No. Absolutely not.
It's interesting to see a slight shift away from it being a Kamen Rider show and it being more of a let's solve the mystery show featuring Kamen Riders.
But you know what? When they had Kamen Rider Double on screen, it was fucking awesome. So well animated, so bad.
Every time they did a henshin for either Axel or Double, they made it a moment.
They did what the live action show couldn't. They added a level of detail we didn't see in the original.
I'm gonna say this. I want to see anime versions of past Riders. I want to see a Kabuto anime. I want to see a Blade anime. I want to see a.
I think a Drive anime would be fantastic.
Later on, but I want to see the core Heisei guys get their anime.
You know what show I think would be really suited to an anime? Because think of all the crazy CGI shit they could do.
Keiwa?
Ex-Aid.
Oh.
The video game themed show.
Yeah.
An anime version, sequel to Ex-Aid, they would go bonkers with it.
You know what, Ichi? I'm gonna say this: Ex-Aid's really good. I think Saber would be really awesome too.
Yeah, I feel like they could probably redeem Saber by giving it a sequel anime.
In terms of
I'd like to see them do a Keiwa anime.
Keiwa would be
Keiwa would be sick.
I said that, but yeah.
Maybe they could do an extension of the end of Keiwa when they go to the future.
Yeah, we can learn about Masao.
Awesome.
Yeah, have
Sorry,
have Wataru's son be the main character.
Hold on a sec. What were you saying, Paul?
Well, I mean, never mind.
Was it about Keiwa?
I was saying Keiwa should have.
Yeah, you said Keiwa earlier.
Yeah. But what I want to see is like the original Heisei stuff, like the original Heisei riders, like get an anime adaptation. Like we have Neo Heisei, their Tokusatsu. We have Reiwa right now. I want to see the old riders like Kabuto, Blade, Faiz, Hibiki, like all of these guys get their own little anime.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's
there are some like animated Den-O shorts, sort of.
Boy, oh boy, do I not care about Den-O. They're going with the ones I don't give a shit about. All right.
But Den-O's the most marketable. That's why there's a new Den-O thing almost every year for a while.
I don't care about that.
Yep.
But yeah,
that's just me.
I'm on the same page with pretty much all of this. I would love to see some more anime adaptations / sequels to other Kamen Rider shows. My vote, if like I said, if I had to vote for one, it would be Ex-Aid, and I'm sure everyone listening has their own opinion of what show they would like to see.
Because
Drive for me.
It is visually the
O's or Keiwa for me.
Ex-Aid does seem to be the most visually diverse and interesting.
I just feel like Ex-Aid would benefit the most from the transition to an anime. You know what I mean? They could go like into more video game worlds.
I want to see the I personally I want to see a Kabuto anime, but I want to see Kabuto everything.
Yeah.
I always say that. Like I want to see anime, so I want to see anime Tendo.
Yeah.
We all want to see that.
Of course. But yeah, that's Futo PI, and it was very, very well worth watching.
Yeah.
Yep. Highly recommend.
I'll be continuing it as it continues.
Yeah. We'll be continuing to Begins Night.
Mm.
All right. Well, that will be Castranger for this week. Before we do our normal closeout, I want to thank our active patrons. That would be Blaze, Armorhide, Sentai VT, and Mike Harper. And an extra congratulations to Armorhide, who was the winner of a Patreon raffle that I did yesterday. He was the recipient of a Steam PC game code for Chroma Squad that I had.
Aw.
So yeah. Good
job, Armorhide.
Thank you, Jerry, for joining us for the Futo PI discussion.
Thank you. It made sense for Itchy, me and Itchy share a birthday, so it was nice to drop in for at least the feature topic.
Yeah, that was interesting to find out. We have the same birthday.
Yeah, we share a birthday
too.
Thank you.
All right, well, Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger, our feature topic for next week, and I believe Gar will be back with us next week. This will be episode 3 of High School Heroes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
High School Heroes, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
Well, thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Discord, merch, and all of our cool shit. Let us know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. Let us know if there's anything particular you would like us to talk about, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Hope you all enjoyed the episode. Sorry?
We love you.
Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Stay dopant.
No, don't stay dopant. Then you become a high dope. It fucks you up.
Oh no.
And then Bondo will just murder you.